So I want to hear some trading. I want to hear some trading of a motif. It can be the ornette one, or it can be one that we start at. But I want to hear some playing of the motif, and then mutating of the motif. Another thing, so backward. And that backwards. Oh, by the way, when I do this, I don't have time to work out exactly the intervals of it backwards. If you can, God bless, you know. But so I'm doing shapes, and I mean, John Coltrane is doing exact, you know, to do it backwards. Okay, that's a half step, that's a whole step. So that would be exactly that beginning of that motif backwards. You play it forward again. Pardon? You play it forward again. So backwards. Inversions and retrograde inversions. The real formal way of doing it is like you break down the intervals. So you take, I'm taking the first notes of the ornette thing. That's half step, whole step, going down. So if you want to play that backwards, you play half step, whole step, going up. It works out the whole figure backwards perfect. The first one to do that again, like a special voice. While we're improvising, to work these things out. It's good to know as a composer. It's good to know as a composer. So, but usually I play shapes instead of having the time to work it out in my head like that. But what you can do is that's what it sounds like backwards. Can you play? What I want to hear you do is play that backwards motif, and I'm sorry, the upside down motif. That's an inversion. And then what you can do is you have it upside down. Now play it backwards. And now play the upside down one backwards. And now modulate, playing in different keys. And now you see what I mean? You can work, you can squeeze a lot out of the dumb little motif. Not in the end, like I say, as an improviser. You're not going to, these are exercises to do when you're playing alone. In case you think, man, how can I get something out of a little motif? This is how. When you're improvising, it goes by fast, and you just get used to play shapes, play whatever. But you want to play with that for a little while? I want to hear you play with the original one, the backwards one. All right. Pick the guitars nearest you, and point to someone.
Ian.
Okay. And I want to do some back and forth between you guys. Trade off and respond. Okay, I'm gonna stop it, but very nice. What I guess Ian was doing is, you know, like I said, do these formal exercises when you're sitting by yourself, you know, wanting to give yourself a headache. When you actually play, whatever comes into your head is good. What I like what Ian was doing was something else that's done in these things, is extending it. You know, you play. You know, if another note happens, it happens. And now you extend the melody. It's all good. Let's try another thing, another group, bass, guitar, bass, two guitars, and accordion. And I want to try the idea of comping with this. And the beauty of this is, by the way, you don't have to, when you interact, you don't have to imitate. You don't have to play what the other person played. One of the good things about working with a motif is that if you all start from the same motif, it will give a certain unity to what happens, a certain unity to the improvisation that it might not otherwise have. And so you just have to have faith. A lot of this rests on faith. In fact, people always worry that an improvisation, it won't make sense, but it's very hard not to relate to people if they're playing in the same room. It's really hard to not wind up in some metric, rhythmic relation or some relation of tonality. It takes special talent to do that. Okay, so the idea of the comping on this can also come from playing the motif as a chord, modulating the motif a little bit, and it can come from, you know, the bass can be a bass version of this. So let's still keep the idea back and forth between the guitars, but and also I want to be clear that I don't want to. Okay, I take that back. I don't want to make it a classic rhythm section distinction. John Cage's critique of jazz, which free jazz was partly designed to overcome, was that it purchased the freedom of the soloist at the expense of the slavery of the rhythm section. So let's just say that everybody is in a dialogue, but the bass does happen to be lower in pitch, and the accordion does happen to have chordal potential. So. I want to, another thing is that a lot of a misconception that a lot of people have, that was good. What I would encourage is, it's good to, or what I'd like to hear now is some trade, passing back and forth of an idea. It doesn't have to be imitated, it can be opposite or unrelated. But I'd like to hear back and forth between soloists. One misconception that sometimes happens is that people mistake free play or improvising for rubato. And okay, rubato is a part of many musical systems, you know, but the two are not equivalent. So this can be as hard rocking or swinging as anything else. It doesn't necessarily mean slow. It doesn't have to mean anything. That's what I'm saying. So let's try. So I want to try to be methodical. Let's try another group with okay, 1, 2. With banjo. Do you have any amplification back here?
No, but it'll be fine.
Okay. And let's start out this time with the melody. With Ornette's basic motif, and then morph it from there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And watch me, because I'm gonna conduct different things. Okay. Okay, hold it. Oh, you're not amplified back here. Decibel challenge. Okay. Mark.